Yeah.
They deserve to be inside of one.
Yeah.
Rollins and Ambrose, yeah. And that was a cool hologram in that match, right?
Yeah, it was. I still think the feud itself was kind of underwhelming, but it was definitely a feud that, on paper, they didn't have Hell in a Cell as a yearly pay-per-view. You would think to yourself, "Wow, these two could
these two
end the
can
rivalry
yeah.
inside of a cell."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, yeah, but that ending was good. Well, you know, that hologram and Bray busting out through that hologram and attacking Dean Ambrose, that was, I don't know how they did the directing of it, but it looked like it was part of the Conjuring movies.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Bray had the thick hair covering his face and everything, so you couldn't see who it was. That was it was a cool ending. I can't remember the match itself being that. I remember they did the whole, you know, like falling off the side of the cage
off the cell, yeah.
Instead of the whole of the top thing.
Yeah.
Something that got overplayed. Mankind did that once. You guys remember when Wait a minute. What was the night where Mankind challenged Kane to a fight inside the cell match?
I think
this was after Kane and the Undertaker came out as, you know, now in cahoots after.
Yeah, that was in '98.
Yeah,
that was after SummerSlam,
Raw.
right? But that was not the official match, was it? An official match?
Would have been that would have been before SummerSlam, because after SummerSlam, Mankind was feuding with The Rock and Ken Shamrock, and Taker and Kane were feuding with the entire roster.
Yeah,
I'm thinking he mean. I think you mean Raw's War '98, because they had Mankind versus Kane in a no contest in the Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, that's the one. Because I remember Mankind did this whole thing where I'm going to jump off the top of the cell, and he tried to jump off and he tried to climb it on the same side as the Undertaker, and the Undertaker just climbed behind him. He yanked him by the shirt.
I remember
and just
that.
Threw him down onto the announce table.
Yeah.
Weird. So Raw had 2 Hell in a Cell matches. Weird.
Yeah, kind of. This one gets
the one that
This one.
It's the one that
the same
didn't
year.
have like the bell.
Yeah. Because you remember this? You remember the night started with the Undertaker and King coming out. Mankind, Paul Bear. Yeah, this was the week before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Hold on, now I got it. The Undertaker and King come out together, first time ever. Paul Bear comes out, tries to talk sense into Kane, but the Kane just turns his back and Undertaker beats him up, and then Mankind comes out. Fights them. They do the spike tombstone for the first time ever. I think it's the only time ever. They spike tombstone him. He gets carted out, and then he comes back mid-show. I remember because that chaos was amazing. I loved the chaos. He comes back mid-show, slides down the ramp on the gurney.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah,
when he hits the side.
Yeah, and he said this, and he said one of the best lines he ever said as Mankind when he said, "I'm looking for redemption, and redemption is right over our heads." And he just looks up at the cell, and now you know there's a cell match going to happen.
Wow, that's really weird because they did it in a month. They had one in June and they had one in August. Okay.
Yeah. That's the one Muhammad was saying earlier that didn't have the finish on it. That's the one.
Yeah. Weird. Oh yeah. So we can't complain about SmackDown.
I mean, it's not the first televised one-on-one match even. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So it's just. So yeah.
But I remember, like, when he was climbing he looked at the Undertaker like unsure if he should do it or not. Then he started to climb, and Undertaker was like, "Oh no, you don't." He just, "Oh no, you don't." It's like, I don't have time for this shit. You're going down.
It's the whole thing. Burnett always brings it up of hot-shotting stuff in that era, which they did, and that's it's one of those things. It falls kind of too victim of it, but it was one of those things where at the time, the person is watching Raw and they're getting something unpredictable like that. It's pretty awesome that there's that aura of unpredictability.
Exactly. Yeah. Again, chaos sells, and like 98, that part, like from King of the Ring, it was literally, it was actually the highway to hell. That's how it was. So the highway to hell had to be
Yes.
chaotic. And
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on the Outlaw Macho Drive-In. If you liked that video, please click like and subscribe to our channel for more content from the Drive-In. For full episodes of our podcast, you may look us up on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever your favorite podcasts are available. Just search for Outlaw Macho Drive-In. And if it's not too much trouble, would you help us out here? Spread the word, share. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. We love you. Bye.